Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So, before we get going on this video, I got some absolute crazy news. So, as a lot of you guys know, Gene Wilder is my great-grandfather. And with the new, Willy Wonka movie coming out, Coca-Cola reached out to me. Because, they keep tabs on, family and stuff like that. And they actually are going to be teaming up with me to be creating the Crispy Coke, which is going to be a knockoff of the fizzy Lipton drink in Willy Wonka. And instead of saying, you got to burp, Charlie, you got to burp to not fly, you got to say, bitch-ass contract. Whew. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wasted a minute of your time. Let's get going with this Jimmy movie, man. Video. The odds of this happening are 1 in 12,728,144. And Emmanuel Quickly's mind is blown.
What is the rarest thing you've ever witnessed in an NBA game? Maybe a
Oh, I know. Ow! Oh. That was not a good snap. Bro, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be off of 2K for a bit. Rarest thing I seen was the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Detroit Pistons, year 2006. Rasheed Wallace elbowed Zydrunas Ilgauskas in his head, and they had to stitch him up, and then they put him on the big screen. And then as soon as they did that, the freaking stitch exploded everywhere, and it was nasty. And I'll never see that again. And I was so grossed out.
Game winner, a big man who never takes threes, knocking down the long ball, possibly a wild stat line from an individual player. Maybe it's Shaquille O'Neal tearing down an entire hoop in the middle of a game. That's probably up there. What about Stephen Curry going up for a dunk? The man hasn't dunked in a game in over 4 years, and when he does attempt one, he is less likely to succeed than he is when he attempts a free throw. But what is the rarest thing to happen in an NBA game? Back in 1987, Larry Bird hit 2 game winners in the same game. The first one went in, but was waved off because his coach called a timeout right as he was
That's not a game winner then,
so it
count.
Technically didn't count. But
Larry
he's Larry Bird, so he just hits another one to ice the game for good. Not sure if that's ever happened before or since. Or what about Michael Jordan missing a dunk? An event like this was so rare that when it happened, opposing fans would celebrate like they just won an NBA championship. The league began keeping track of play-by-play data in Michael's last 4 seasons. How dare you not be able to dunk like that? And in those last 4 seasons, MJ only missed 7 dunks, making it one of the rarest sights in basketball.
Crazy.
But what about a play so rare that it's only happened one time in the history of the NBA? A play that realistically shouldn't even be possible.
What is it going to be?
Well, I think I found it.
And he's still up there with one more coming his way. Nuts. Oh, he just slammed down the board. He gets a technical. He might get thrown out. He goes.
Miles Leonard.
It's over.
Impossible play. Okay.
Today's video is sponsored by
Hey, always got to show the code, right, man? Always got to show the code. SeatGeek. Yo, man, I do like sitting down, although I'm sitting in a kitchen chair, man. Yo, anybody got a chair sponsorship? Please reach out to the business email. Oh, my goodness. I needed one yesterday, man. My back is killing me. Code Jimmy. All right.
A rare moment in basketball that yields more points than any single shot ever could. Tough to pull off, but if you watch enough NBA basketball, you'll see plenty of these. But the 5-point play, now there's an occurrence that even the most avid basketball fans may have never seen in their entire lives. In fact, it's so rare that the NBA doesn't even keep track of the stat. In order to achieve a 5-point play, the stars must align, and a glitch in the matrix needs to occur at just the precise moment. And that's pretty much the only way to pull this thing off. Like in 2014, when the Clippers faced off against the Nuggets, and Ty Lawson pulled this off.
So reset on the shot clock. Lawson has to hoist. Foul call? Yes.
Now, I love me a good bang 3-point shot.
That's 3.
That stops the clock.
Or the yellow light going comes on.
That's 4.
So it is a 5-point play.
Absolutely.
So
oh, that's cool.
1 in the 1-10.
As soon as the foul is committed, the clock stops.
Hell yeah, Ty Lawson.
And yes,
good job.
commentator, that's 5. But this isn't the only method in which a player can achieve a 5-point play. Back in 2018, in a game featuring the Boston Celtics and the OKC Thunder, Kyrie Irving drew a foul on Russell Westbrook while shooting a 3. He hits the shot. Kyrie goes to the line and prepares to sink the extra points to secure the 4-point play. Except he misses it. And who needs 4 points when you can get 5?
Nice.
Without the ball ever changing possession, Kyrie Irving scored
that
5
snapback
straight
and
points,
1 3-pointer,
completing the
make it a
elusive
17-point play.
5-point play. Now, this is
Keep
the
on doing
extent
that.
to which I thought players could take these rare plays. If 4 points wasn't enough, 5 points in a single play is as many as you're ever going to get. Or at least that's what I thought. After searching the internet for instances of 6 or even 7-point plays, I didn't find much. There's
Okay,
no
that one
database
hurt.
for these plays, they aren't officially recorded as any sort of meaningful stat, and the concept of a 6 or 7-point play can be interpreted in many different
Kyle
ways.
Korver did it one
Like this
time.
clip of Reggie Miller in the second round of the 1995 playoffs against the Knicks, where some fans say he executed one of the only
Larry
complete
Brown, one of the greatest coaches of all
6-point
time, if not
plays
the
in
greatest.
NBA history. The play starts when Reggie gets the ball
I
on the
love this
perimeter
play.
and
Yeah.
knocks
Oh,
down
this
the
is my
three.
play. Oh, this
He
is.
then
You know
commits
what?
an
Okay,
active
I know I'm
foul.
a Pistons fan, but I'm gonna tell you guys, my entire life, like, started watching basketball when I was like 12, and I would go on YouTube and stuff when I was a little bit older, and like I watched this clip so many times, man. Like this made me fall in love with Reggie Miller, bro. And I know, like, you know, Pacer and everything, but I don't care. I love Reggie Miller, man. Oh, this is one of my favorite just hype plays of all time.
Then steals one of the most dog shit inbound passes I've ever seen in my life, then hits another 3.
Yeah, I just,
Now,
I love
some
that.
may
I
call
love
this
that.
a 6-point play, but it can't be. According to the NBA
And Tracy
rulebook, a
McGrady's,
team is in possession
thing
of the
against
ball
the
when a
Spurs.
player is holding, dribbling, or passing the ball. The moment Reggie hits this first 3, the Knicks grab the ball and attempt the inbounds pass, which immediately ends Pacers' possession. These 2 shots were taken
Miller
on
with
2
the steal.
separate
Sounds
plays.
like-
So
It's okay.
this is not a
Smell
true
bad.
6-point
Sure,
play.
boys. I'm so
What
sorry.
about a 7-point play? And I know what you're thinking. This isn't possible.
Yes, it is.
But it is. And it's happened. An NBA team has actually scored 7 straight points without the ball ever leaving their possession. And out of all the games and players and moments that this could have taken place, it
Tayshaun
was pulled
Prince.
off in the NBA Finals.
Oh.
Last year, in Game 3 of the 2022 NBA Finals, the Warriors were trailing the Celtics 73-82 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. The Celtics had all the momentum and were sitting on a comfortable lead. This, however, would not last long. With 5 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock, Steph nails a 3-pointer and draws a shooting foul on Al Horford. But it's no ordinary shooting foul. Horford did not give Steph enough room to make a safe landing after his shot, so
Yeah, that
this
was,
foul
some
was
Zaza
elevated
shit
to
right
a
there.
flagrant foul, which means the Warriors are awarded a free throw and possession of the ball. So Steph steps up to the line and knocks down the extra point. That's 4. After the free throw, the Warriors still have possession, so they inbound the ball and scramble to get an open look, but eventually the rock ends up in the hands of Otto Porter Jr. Keep in mind, we are still on the same singular possession that started with Steph's
Will
3.
Chamberlain
Now,
Jr..
Otto didn't need to take this shot. There's still 12 seconds left on the clock. And, well, he's got 2 of the best
Oh, you got
shooters
that Michael
we've
K.
ever
Gilchrist
seen
form.
standing right behind him. But he pulls up anyways. And he drills it.
Ooh, made
In
it,
just
though.
13 seconds of
Haters
game
gonna hate.
time, the Warriors closed a near 9-point deficit to just
Curry.
2, completing possibly the first and only 7-point play. But hold on a second. Did all of this truly take place in the same play or multiple plays?
Let's
Well,
rewind it
you
back.
could certainly make the argument that this 3-pointer and this 3-pointer took place on 2 distinct, different plays. So what exactly is a play in the NBA? Well, to find a definitive ruling on the matter, I looked it up. And this didn't help. But regardless of how you define a play, the Golden State Warriors managed to score 7 points on 1 single possession without ever missing a shot. You may never see anything like this again. And this, my friends,
that's okay.
is where the line ends.
cool, though.
This is where the possibilities of weird and unlikely circumstances all piling up into one play comes to an end. To score more than 7 points in a single play
That's the
would
best
be
play of all
a
time.
1 in a million chance. In fact, there can be as many as 250,000 possessions in any given NBA season. Multiply that over the course of decades, and decades of games, and the odds of a single play yielding more than 7 points is not just 1 in a million, it's 1 in millions.
Oh my goodness.
And yet it's happened. 8 points, 1 play. It's February 13th, 2019. The Warriors, again, are facing the Blazers in Portland. There's about 4 minutes left in the fourth, and the Blazers have taken control of the game. The score is 110 to 103. Blazers have the lead and possession. The Warriors are completely unraveled. Draymond Green is becoming more unhinged with each passing moment.
Oh, yo, Jonas Jerebko. Yeah, get off Jonas!
Draymond does what only he could do as the all-time elite defensive player that he is.
In the fourth quarter of that game.
Absolutely hack the opposing player. Zach Collins is awarded 2 free throws and heads to the line. And this, my friends, is where all hell breaks loose. The refs review the foul and bump the call from a common foul to a flagrant foul. That means the Blazers will retain possession after the free throws. Draymond Green can't believe the call, so he attempts to do what no player has ever done before. Convince the ref to overturn the call by shouting in his face. This does not work, and Draymond is handed a technical foul. But while all of this is unfolding, Steve Kerr is descending into a manic episode over the call. So now he's ripping the ref.
Yo. Okay. You know what, though? New video idea for Jimmy, guys. Send this to Jimmy as a clip or something. Jimmy has to find out how many flagrant foul, technical foul free throws would be shot at the Malice at the Palace. I want to know the answer to that question, because that game they had to cancel it or whatever. They stopped playing, but imagine if they didn't. I guess everybody would probably just get the max 2 and be gone. Maybe that's just the video.
Let's say
there's no limit.
Chaos ensues. In a matter of 60 seconds,
somebody do that video.
Original shooting foul has turned into 2 free throws from the flagrant foul, 3 free throws from the technical fouls, and possession of the ball back to the Blazers. So Damian Lillard steps to the line and knocks down the first free throw from the first tech, and that's 1 point. He knocks down the second free throw from the second technical foul, and that's 2 points. He steps up for the third free throw from the third tech, and he nails that. That's 3 points. But now Zach Collins steps up to the line to shoot his 2 free throws from the flagrant foul committed by Draymond, and he knocks down both. That's 5 points, and the Blazers haven't even shot a field goal yet. And because Draymond committed a flagrant foul, the Blazers retain possession.
Get that Jamal Crawford, man. Get with that Jamal Crawford, man.
And to close out a possession that started with a measly little shooting
foul, Jones Jerebko.
Seth Curry swings the ball to Jake Layman, who knocks down the corner 3, bringing the total number of points.
That's right, that's Troy Dan.
1 play to 8. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the Portland Trail Blazers became the first NBA team to pull off an 8-point play. And these 8 points didn't just come off of 1 possession. They all came from the same singular play. In fact, there's only one distinct play that took place throughout this entire sequence of events, and that was the final cross-court pass to Layman. Draymond's initial foul sparked a series of events that spiraled into absolute chaos and resulted in 8 points on 1 play. But you don't gotta take my word for it. On the Trailblazers official channel, they posted this entire sequence, describing it in 1 sentence. I looked, I scoured the web, and according to...
I'm gonna throw up if I have to listen to that. Okay, that's all we got for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Great video as always by Jimmy. But I still think, I don't know, man, the Pistons, man. Also get your Krispy Kreme, or crispy fizzy lifting. All right, that's not true, by the way. So the Coke sponsorship's not true. Please subscribe. No, it's fine.